And welcome to the video review of the PowerLink combiner of the what some fans are calling, like me, because I don't remember the name, the Dino Biner. So if you don't know how the PowerLink combiners work, there is one transformer in the center who can transform into separate, who can actually transform, and then a whole four different versions of dinos I like better than this one, who cannot transform. They can only transform into limbs. I'm sorry, this one is my favorite. Just look at him. And yeah, these are actually cool characters. I have to admit, I like the drone dino mode. I like this guy's robot mode. He is probably my favorite out of all the PowerLink combiners because his head does not look freaking too small. When you look at some people, like some other ones, like if I review this one, he is like a really tiny head and then a really normal size head for the whole combiner thing. So yeah, that's a thing. So let's transform this guy. I've had to shoot this twice. The first time, the camera actually fell over and fell onto the ground, and it almost broke. So I think it didn't. But yeah, the thing is, these are blue and hanging out there. Can't fix that. So let's transform him. You just rotate the legs out and fold out what becomes the heel. Do it on the same side. I'm going to bring this up just to get more space. Take the tail, fold it back, and it'll tap into there. Now what you're going to do is kind of have the dino arms like that, and you're going to kind of bring them back. When you do that, the arms will split and bring out. And when that happens, the dino head will drop down, and you can make that his chest, and there you have him. So I don't know why, but this guy looks like a brute. Like he could walk into a bar and just walk up to someone and punch him in the face. I don't know. His face sculpt is very nice. I don't know why, but he kind of reminds me of Swoop's much bigger, beefier brother. I don't know, but I see that. I like this guy. I have to admit, I wasn't sure I was going to review him because I don't know the name. I'm sorry. If you do, tell me in the comments. Come on, do it. But yeah, I like this. So I'm just going to call it the Dino Biner. Or the Dinobot Combiner. Not going to call it Volcanicus because it's obviously not that. So to get to this guy, well actually let's take a look at his articulation. He does have a kind of hinge thingy here, kind of hard to move in and out a little bit. Ball joint here. Also a thing here so you can get lots of rotation. Nothing at the hands. Ball joint here so you can go that, back that far, frontwards, even farther, out that much, which man, that's a lot. Rotation here, a bend here, and a bend here. A little bit of an ankle, a little bit of a heel thing. And the head is at a ball joint. I don't know why, but I'm just picturing this guy having a Jurassic Park. He reminds me of Owen. Anyway, so to transform him into combiner mode, the Dino Biner. Dino Biner. You're gonna fold up the head of the dino, fold this up, and that'll become the combine mode head. Then you bring back the chest piece, just tap it back in. Tap it back in, easier said than done. You're basically getting him into dino mode, except you're not flipping out the tail, and you're doing a little more extra work. Oh my god, can you not just feel like that guy who was playing Madden and was like, stop, and was freaking out about it. So you bring up the dino front feet, tab them in, and then there's the little combiner ports. Then you fold up the heel, rotate it out, and you can go like this. I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. But once you have him like that, he's very weak. But let's take a look at the other dino parts. Oh my god, I'm about to fall over. So, this is one of them. He's one of those, hardhead guys. He was in the Fallen Kingdom. He was like, boom, boom, boom. Running into walls. Idiot. So he becomes part of the leg, and he did have arms. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, they're gone. All of these are freaking weaponized, which kind of scares me. I feel like these Dinobots would like be the Dinobot hitmen, and I thought you could open the mouth. You can't, but it's nice overall. It's definitely nice to have on your shelf, and if you have arms, it's even better. Now this is the other part of the leg, and he is one of those. They called him a walking tank in the movie. I forgot his name. Spiky back and ball-tailed dinosaurs. I don't know if you actually know any of the names to these dinos. Tell me. What you can kind of do is like get this, just boop 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 boop. I don't know why you need to do that, just to get him to sit. But he has guns in his tail, and he actually does have a little bit of articulation in his neck. He can be like, "What? Beryllium baloney, beryllium baloney, cesium salami." So yeah, those are the two legs. Now this is one of the arms. Can scream. Has a little bit at the tail, and you can kind of consider this like a biting feature, I guess. Yum yum. I guess. And then this is the other arm, which is my least favorite out of all of them. My favorite in Dino mode, my least favorite in the Combine mode. Just have big guns. And the hips don't lie, am I right? That's a Beyonce reference. No, actually, that's probably not Beyonce. I don't know. Anyway, to get them in Dino mode, you're going to bring up the head to this guy, fold down the tail, and kind of just get everything out of the way for this guy. And then just plug them in. They have holes in their neck. Oh, he has holes in his neck, and he has a hole in his butt. He naturally had that, but then took the liberty of making that part of the combiner. And you plug that in, and that becomes a boot. You do that on the side, so it just plugs into his butt. That's worse than plugging into the neck. Sometimes it's easier to, if you open it up. Just, oh god. His big ass, I was about to say that word, but I didn't. My knees really hurt. That's anything to you, I guess. And raising my camera up a bit, now we can access the arms, which you just fold in the tail for this guy. Plug them in. Sometimes it's actually hard to plug them in. I definitely prefer the combiner order system. Just take this guy, plug him in on the other arm. Of course, as I've said before in this review or in the last review, easier said than done. And you can have him looking all big and menacing. So I wish I knew the names of the PowerLink combiner. He's the only PowerLink combiner that I actually have fully complete. He didn't come with a weapon or anything. Most of them didn't. But he looks nice. And he definitely has a group aesthetic. And what I do hate about the PowerLink ones is they made all the rest of them drones. They were all drones. Like, these guys are drones. They don't think for themselves. And that's annoying to me. Of course, I could picture this being like the small bouncer. Like, you know when you go to like some type of bar and there's like a small bouncer, and you go to a different one, and there's a tall bouncer. Volcanicus is the big bouncer. He's the small one. Nothing, no, like, the legs are probably my best part of articulation in dinos. The arms have no, like, elbow or anything like that. Of course, you can go like this. That's all you need in life. So, yeah, should you buy this figure if you can find him? I'd actually say yes. He's definitely a small combiner that's, like, easy for newcomers to Transformers, but he isn't simple enough that it's like, it's a one-step changer. You just push the button on the top and bam, he's transformed. Yeah, I like this guy. Pick him up if you can. Just because he's a cool figure and a cool character. Anyway, I have been Rodimus2099, and this is the last video I'm posting for today for the 4th of July Megapalooza Marathon of Stop Motion. It's just 4 stop motions going in a row. But yeah. I was actually going to review the RID Starstream and the Magnus, Ultra Magnus, but that figure's too big for my setup. I have about this much space, and he was a little bigger than that. So it would have been really hard to shoot, and especially how long he is because he's a leader class figure. I would have had to have a different table out. So anyway, thank you for watching. This is a 10-minute video. Wow, pretty long. I like this guy. Pick him up if you can. Anyway, bye-bye. Roadburn, I thought you said you were coming with a combiner. I did. Hello, me Dino Biner. I don't know if someone has already said this to you. Me like small bouncer, Volcanoes case like big bouncer. No. You're about the size of a Voyager. We need a very big hero to help us in this situation. Because Megatron is like a leader class guy. He's taller than all of us. So, can you call in like, I don't know, your big brother? I will kill you in your sleep. I don't know where you are. I don't know if you want a ransom. I'd have now. But I will find you. And I will kill you. Ah! Damn it, you sold the hand in this video. In this skit. You know what, these skits have all gone to shit. YouTube, come at me. I know I swore. These are all terrible. God. Hate this. Actually, it's not that bad. They said they asked for it in the 80s movie. Ah! Oh! Can you pick up my drone? So these guys don't actually transform individually? They don't! This is turning out to be a bad Toys R Us commercial.